Hi Ariana, how are you? Hello. I can't hear you.
Sorry, I'm mute. I put everything
Yeah.
on. I was
How are
waiting.
you doing? Long
All
time?
good, all good. Yeah.
I think more than a month now.
Yeah, most probably. I don't know where it went this last month, but yeah, might be more than
Excellent.
1 month.
Yeah, too much happening. How's everything back there?
It's good, it's good. Just a lot of happening this competition. I hope you will have fun. It's very
Oh yeah.
interesting to see all
I
these kids.
went through their presentation and ideas. It's good. It seems good.
Yeah, I was excited to see this because nobody gave
Yeah.
us chance to see a demo. This time I just met
Nice.
few of the kids, so many will give me a surprise.
Nice.
Will be a surprise also for me to see their idea. So quite exciting.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Really good, really good. Okay, before I start to join, now we will start in a couple of minutes.
Okay, no problem. We start at 2:30, right?
Yeah,
Okay, waiting for everyone to join.
exactly.
Okay, great. Who are the judges with me?
There is Kiro that just joined. Hi, Kiro.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, Ari. Hi, Janish.
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, great.
Great, man.
And then we will have Alik, that is also here with us. Let me promote to panelist. So there will be you, Janice, there will be Kiro and Alik
Yes.
as judges. So keep ready your
Okay.
score sheet and keep
Yep.
voting. Hi, Alik. Nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Okay, a couple of minutes we are starting. Just please keep open your score sheet, so then I can announce in the end of the day, in the end of the competition, who is the winner of this event. There is also the teacher, Julevian. Let me promote her as the panelist, so she can also tell hi to her student. Finish presentation.
Okay, so the score sheet.
Yeah.
I just opened it, but it's not the right candidate participants.
You are
Even the
on, let me
computer.
also open. You are Alik.
Yeah.
Alik, yeah, we are chairman, Javis. You're seeing page 5, no? Wrote on the top.
Yeah, I see Charmaine,
Yeah,
Javis,
Charmaine.
Adrian.
Exactly. We are judging
Okay.
them. Batch
But
5.
that's not the information that I received, though.
Which batch did you
Yeah,
receive?
same.
I received Ethan and Zachary, Alexis, Scarlett.
Yeah, Scarlett, Daniel and Camille
Yes.
and Arthur and Jake. Even I've received that.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
that was batch 3. How is possible? I'm not sure.
Well, that's
what
what
I have also
that's what we
received.
got.
No, guys, we are in
Yeah.
batch 5 today. I'm
That's what
not
they gave us.
Yeah, we are in batch 5 today. Batch 3 was yesterday evening. So I'm just checking your emails, guys. What was written? Maybe the score sheet link info. But we were in batch 5. You should have moved the page. Like in the in the Bullpen group, the Excel sheet, you should have moved down to the page, to the tab batch 5.
Got it.
Did you get it? It was all because they're all on the same sheet. And then there are batch 1, batch 2, batch 3, batch 4, batch 5. Today we are in batch 5.
Okay, yeah, that wasn't made very clear, so.
Yeah, it's written in the mail, but I get it. Might not come click to your eyes. It was written like, you will be judging batch 5, but feel free to check the other groups out too. But yeah, you might, it's okay. Just have a quick look. Anyway, now we are going to start. So. Okay, guys, I think most of us are here. I'm just double checking. Okay, Charmaine and Luelia, the first one, Charmaine are here. Then we have Nathan joining. Adrian is here. Then Javis we have. Eric I see. And Nicholas is here. Nicholas is yes. Perfect, guys. We have everyone. Evie and Eric, I think you are together. So it should be fine. Okay, guys, shall we start? Are we ready? Perfect. So let me start to share and let's move on. Okay. So welcome to the online Bullpen competition. Today we are going to select 2 winners from the batches from all of you, okay? 2 teams will be selected as winners and they will go to the final event in person in Hong Kong on 27th April, okay? So today it's a weekend. We had yesterday 2 batches, today other 2 batches. So it's an intense weekend. Each of you will have 5 minutes to present, followed by question and answer done from the judges, okay? And in the end of today, I will announce who are the 2 winners. I will also share on the WhatsApp group for who might leave earlier. So as judges, let me go through. We have Janice. So Janice has a different experience. He's a teacher by profession, but he has a wish, a dream of to be also an entrepreneur. That's why he started his own company that is quite famous in the area of Pune, Mumbai. Then we have Kiro, and that also has a minor a minor degree in entrepreneurship. He's taking a role of teaching in university level the same subject, and he's also practicing entrepreneurship in his own life by joining a startup company. And then we have Alik that has studied in 4 different countries in New York University, in Harvard, and he started his career from Deloitte to move later on to his family business, where he moved from a global business, from a regional business to a global business. So he knows also very well entrepreneurship world. And today as team, we have 4 of you guys, batch 5, okay? So the sister Charmaine and Duelia, Javis, Adrian and Nathan, Erika, Evie, Angelica, Charmaine and Nicholas. Let's go with the first team, okay? Timeless. Guys, are you ready to present? I'm going to promote you now, okay? From attendees to panelists. So you will get an invitation, just accept it. Okay, let me see the address. Hey, here we are, girls. Okay, girls. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Perfect. So try to share the screen. If everything is working well, you should be allowed.
Oh, disabled.
Wait, try now.
Yeah, I got it. Okay.
Perfect, perfect. So all the very best, girls.
Thank you. No, just full screen. Yeah. Okay. 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 Hi, my name is Lua and this is Charmaine. Today we'll be presenting our business pitch on an application that we will be creating called Timeless, a quick and convenient way to find clothes that fit. Who are we? We are a team of 2 sisters who are really passionate about sustainability and fashion.
We're creating this application because of a couple reasons. The first reason because of clothing waste. According to the report by Environmental Protection Department in Hong Kong, around 340 tons of textiles are disposed of in landfills every day, and the majority of this being clothing. This has led to a significant amount of clothes wastage in Hong Kong.
The second reason is that shopping for clothes online is very tedious for numerous reasons. As such, around 70% of the people that shop online find clothing sizes to be inconsistent, and around 50% of potential sales are lost simply because visitors are unable to find what they are looking for.
The solution that we proposed would be, through this application, we strive to reduce waste by rehousing clothing. And we plan to do this through implementation of AR measurement technology and easy searchability of clothing items.
Our goal is Yeah.
Our goal in launching this app is to encourage mindful spending and minimize waste created by clothes. We plan to do this through creating an application that hosts buyers and sellers of independent brands and secondhand goods and connect them through easy chat functions and the use of technology to find specific garments.
What we target is for convenient handmade and secondhand market for a convenient handmade and secondhand marketplace, seamless communication between buyers and sellers, advanced technology integration, personalized shopping, and an enhanced user experience.
So the key features that we'll be implementing in this application would be a measuring feature, a quiz function, and search optimization. For the measuring feature, this feature can be used to help sellers easily put measurements of clothing items onto listings. The quiz would be something that users will be given the option to input their sizing info through a short quiz. And instructions for how and where to measure will be displayed, and sizing info will be used to advise users on how well a garment might fit. Type of questions that this quiz might have would be like shoe size, arm length, leg length, shoulder, chest, height, length of legs, size, hip, waist, etc. For search optimization, the image and descriptions on our listings will be searchable throughout the site, making it clear to find specific kinds of garments. And garments would also be searchable via search engines.
This is our prototype.
So as you can see on the left-hand side, we have like an app interface. So essentially the pop-up on top would like show users like, whether or not something may fit well, like, oh, this item might be a bit tight around like the waist or something like that. And then we also have like the description that would be searchable. And we have an auto convert function which would convert certain sizing types from inch to centimeters or vice versa. And yeah, we also have a chat with seller function and the add to cart, which is like pretty standard.
Through on the right hand side, you'll see a prototype of our AR measurement function, which will allow users to easily measure the length, the width of the clothing item, and convert your like inches to centimeter easily.
Okay.
Our target market is targeted between young adults and teenagers, as nowadays thrifts and secondhand market is thriving quite drastically.
Yeah. So some of our the values that we're trying to that our consumers value would be sustainability, individuality, and social responsibility. Lifestyles would include like students, young professionals that are like into like fashion and like looking stylish, but like probably not someone with like a lot of disposable income as well. Consumer habits would be like people who already have a habit of shopping online, use social media, and are willing to like adapt tech into like their shopping, I guess.
Our our revenue model plan would be, we're planning to have it so if you don't want, so we will charge a percentage of when you're buying an item, which is shown here. When your first purchase, so there will be an annually or monthly subscription which will allow members to enjoy a no buying or selling fee through during transactions within platforms. We will take 5% of each transaction as a processing fee for non-members. 50 Hong Kong dollars for a feature. We also have a donation to NGO, which helps build which is targeted to redress the NGO redress. The NGO targets sustainability specifically in Hong Kong.
Do you want me to continue about Red Dress? Okay, so Red Dress is an NGO that aims to build a circular fashion economy where materials are kept in use and where nothing goes to waste. They do this through educating and empowering designers and consumers in order to reduce clothing waste and negative environmental impacts. what we're planning to do is we're gonna have an option during checkout for consumers to like donate to the NGO, as well as for every purchase, we're gonna donate $1 to the NGO as well. And for our growth strategies, we plan to do sponsorships, advertisement on websites, and social media.
Our key resources and partners would be shipping companies including DHL, UPS, SF, and Hong Kong Post, AR measurement programs including AR 3D ruler, tape measurement app, website hosting platforms including Shopify or Squarespace, and NGOs which include Red Dress. Our payment methods will include Alipay and other credit cards like Visa, Google Pay, MasterCard, Apple Pay, and American Express. As we know that a lot of teenagers don't have credit cards, we include other payment methods, like not including credit cards. Our competitors include eBay, Vestiaire Collect, Depop, StockX, Facebook Marketplace, Carousel, and Poshmark. These are all applications where you can resell and buy secondhand items. What about? Oh, sorry.
So like we strive to be different from our competitors, as many of these applications have like different demographics. eBay being like targeted towards like a bit of an older demographic, as it's an older website. Vestiaire and StockX are both like more on the luxury end, and I guess Facebook Marketplace is more broad, and yeah.
But we plan to differ from them as we have higher technology through our AR measurement to find easy measurements and sizings.
Yep.
Thank you for listening to our pitch. This is our Instagram page, and through here you can help support and follow our journey. And yeah, thank you.
Thank you, girls. Okay, I'm scanning. I scan your QR code. I will check it out. Okay, judges, let's go on with the question. Janish, would you like to start?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind starting. Sorry. So my first thing is really nice work. Something different. I have actually gone through the same business model, which has actually grown up to become a store. So probably that can be your futuristic plan. Where I have been to the store, they are amazingly profitable, and the influx of clothes and the influx of customers is amazing. So that can be your futuristic goal, firstly. Secondly, my first, like my question is, why only 15 to 25 years of age are you targeting?
Oh, it's just a general like statement. We obviously not only then, but like
We would like specifically target that demographic because a lot of that demographic do care about like environmental
and clothing sustainability and like
stuff like that. But then also like
we wouldn't.
they're pretty active on social media as well, so that's also one of the reasons we're planning.
But if you do a research well, I think till the age of 50, people are pretty active right now. And if
Right.
you see a research of 15 to 20 years of age, they are in high school yet, and they may have a limit to the screen time, maybe just due to school hours, college hours, or even parental guidance. So if you could increase the age, target age or the audience, it will help you increase the influx. So if you increase the target audience, that will also help you increase the scope of ad. So if you are saying that you are advertising for only 15 to 25, there will be only specific places that you can add on, for example, Instagram or Facebook. But if you increase the age range, then you may have a big target ad target as well. Okay, that's what I had to say. I just have one more input. For your reference, you could actually find out the competitors' revenue research. See what the value is, how much they're earning yearly, what their profit is, and what their expenditure is. You will find that.
Okay.
So
Thank
that
you.
will actually help you plan further on.
Sure. Thank you.
Thank you.
No problem. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Let's go to next. Kiro, would you like to take the next question? Kiro, can you hear me?
Thank you, girls. Hello?
Hi.
Hello? Can you hear
Yeah,
me?
now we can hear you.
How are you?
Hello?
We can
Hello?
Can you hear
you.
me?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, girls. Wonderful. That's really nice. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. I just have one question regarding the logistics of the business. So does it pass through like a cleaning process, or like does the cloth go to a laundry process or something like that in the middle, or it's straight from uh, the disposal place to the customer right away?
Well, I think that
We could probably implement some sort of policy where like sellers would have to make sure their clothes are clean before shipping out to like the customers, I guess.
as of
Okay.
But
Yeah, go on. Yeah.
as for because previously I actually have had an Instagram account for secondhand clothings and other handmade jewelries, and I've also bought from these specific things. And I think that if you're like if you're selling an item that you bought with tags, you can mention it like in the UI. You could say that it's brand new with tag or brand new without tag, but you can also say it's used and like specifically say, and if you want to, because we have a easy chat function with our buyers and sellers, you can obviously easily ask if you want it washed or like how like
how clean or how new the product may be.
Okay, because I feel if I'm buying secondhand, I've tried buying a secondhand cloth before,
Right.
but it was my friend's business, and the most important thing that I needed for him, that his clothes to be washed. Because for example, if someone is really caring about hygiene, then they would only want their clothes to be really washed. So I'm perhaps this might be one of your value propositions as well. To like add a green mark or a blue mark that you were a green tick or whatever, that cloth is pretty much hygienic and it's washed, so it's safe to. Because there's this notion that secondhand cloth might be dirty, or it might be unclean, or it's but actually there are some cool stuff out there from secondhand cloth, so you might consider like just recorrecting the notion for
Yeah.
people.
okay, yeah,
Cool. Thank you.
thank
But other
you.
than that, really a cool idea.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kiro. Thank you, girls. Okay, Alika, all yours.
Okay, hi, Charmaine, Luella. Thank you for your presentation. Just have some questions. So firstly, your competitors, you kind of listed your competitors, and some are pretty large companies. And you talked about the difference in what you're offering. It seems like it's a lot of technology as well behind it. How do you expect to kind of implement those technologies?
Like, what do you mean by like using?
How are you going to bring those technologies into your offering? Are you going to collaborate with existing providers? What is your key technology that you're bringing in? What's the cost of it? Are you planning to write your own technology? That's kind of like making it real, like implementing it.
I think we would plan to like partner with existing
For the AR technology, we're planning to partner with existing technology so that we can imply it into our application and software so that it can be used throughout our website without another additional fee for the buyers. But I think it would be an additional cost that we would have to add to our and also but then for additional things like communication platforms,
we would plan to like hire someone to like code some of like the actual website itself. But for the AR technology, we're planning to collaborate with like pre-existing companies that are already developing this sort of technology. I think.
and yeah.
So have you thought of implementing this in different phases? So, like because there's a lot of technologies or possibilities that you have offered to test out the market, have you thought of segmenting things? What would you start with? What's the most important thing that you would do?
Think first we would start with what we most plan to do, which is our AR technology. I think we're gonna specifically like focus on that area because if we want to differ from other applications, I think that's what we should focus on right now.
And then afterwards, I think we would focus on like search optimization because I think that's like a really important part of like the user experience, as it like makes like finding clothing items like more quick and like convenient, as like that's kind of like part of our original pitch, I guess.
Okay. And just a comment is that I think your sizing seems to be one of the key elements. So there are certain technologies for body scanning. So just so that you can kind of quickly know the users can have a very clear idea of the different sizing. And also, how do you standardize that with your suppliers' clothes? How would they define what the sizing requirements are so that you can kind of connect the two? That would be kind of my suggestion for you to look into.
Thank you. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you so much, girl. So let's move on. Now it's time of JVs. I'm promoting you. Then Adrian. And Nathan. Here we are. Okay, girls, I put you back to the appendix. Just let me get the voice on.
Hi.
Okay, the 3 boys are on. Perfect. I move you down, girls. Okay, hi guys. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
You can start.
Wait, Adrian, can you share it? Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, judges. Today we're going to present to you guys our company, which is Pet Expert. My name is Javis. I'm a student from Shanghai American School.
Hi, I'm Adrian. I'm a Canadian International School student.
Hi, I'm Nathan. I'm a Chinese International School student.
What is the problem? What is the problem? As an avid traveler and a former pet owner, I was limited when I could travel due to me owning a dog and wanting to avoid pet boarding because of its questionable ethics. So me and my family would give our dog Max to friends and family that live relatively close. When there wasn't anyone to take care of my dog, I had to compromise my morals and send him to pet boarding camps. In 2024, in a post-COVID world, travel is heavily rebounded and pet ownership has gone through the roof. So who will be there to take care of pets around the world? We found that pet sitters often try to find pet sitting jobs, making them far and few between, but there isn't a lack of pets that need to be taken care of. So we will make a platform that will connect pet sitters and pet owners in a way that is easy, linear, and cheap.
Our product provides unique and ethical solutions to problems that have existed for decades. It offers a better and safer environment for pets compared to confining them in small and unethical cages. Pet owners can also gain a peace knowing their pets are well cared for. The pets experience a comfortable and nurturing environment by staying in a pet lover's home. Our platform ensures safety through membership fees, verification steps, and background checks to ensure trustworthy pet sitters. We prioritize the well-being of pets and aim for win-win-win situation for all parties involved: the pet sitter, the pet owner, and their furry companions. Our audiences are mainly pet owners who are open enough to accept a new way of pet sitting, and pet sitters who have a love for pets and are trustworthy. Our customers are usually young professionals that goes on trips often and needs a way to take care of their pets when they are out of town.
This is an interface showing the login screen with the logo on the top and our company colors of blue and white. Here we can see someone looking for pet sitters. It provides detail on the sitters, such as their name, age, rating, and experience. Here is a confirm screen for someone booking a pet sitting appointment with Joshua Creel.
Okay, so according to iMark Group, the global pet sitting market is 2.6 billion USD. We estimated the number of pet owners in Hong Kong, which gives us a number of 2.5 million, which is around 35% of the population. The average pet sitter hires a long-term pet sitter 2.2 to 4 times a year. In order to make sure of the users of the platform are trusted, we will require both the pet owners and the pet sitters to pay 200 HKD a year with a 3-month free trial. Our free trial will allow people to understand truly how useful and important our platform can be. We will also charge slightly more for unique animals such as chinchillas because they can be more troublesome. As for our cost structure, the cost to keep up the website is $1,000, 1,000 HKD worth of labor, but could be done ourselves for 60 HKD worth of software. The cost for the domain would be 1,128 HKD upfront, and the patent cost would be 11,000 HKD that could be paid up in installments up to 10 years for a total of 1,100 HKD a year for 10 years, and then 68 HKD a year. During the COVID-19 pandemic, a significant number of individuals opted to bring pets home into their homes as they found themselves spending more time indoors. Pets provided comfort and companionship during those challenging times when people were unable to venture outside freely. However, as the pandemic subsides and travel restrictions ease, people are now looking forward to resuming their travel plans. Now the question arises, who will care for their pets while they are away?
We would start in Hong Kong because of its dense population, high animal rate of 10,000 pets per square kilometer, and making it great with great public transit, making it easy for pet sitters to get around, and tons of people and pet lovers wanting to get extra cash. Now on the capital front, we had a startup cost of around 1,100 Hong Kong dollars, and whenever we'd want to start putting money towards a patent, it would be $11,000 over 10 years.
We have a pilot plan for our first month. We'll provide our product for free to our friends and families so that they can try it out and give us feedback. Then we'll improve on our product based on the feedback we received. We aim to have at least 20 people to review it. Then we'll launch it to the public next month.
When we were talking to Natasha Chang, head of development and product strategy at Simpex, one of the leading companies in digital fashion, she regarded that she liked our idea and said, quote unquote, "Wow, that's a really good idea." Feel free to reach out to and message me, Nathan, or Travis.
And thank you all for listening, and feel free to ask any questions.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Yeah, big problem, the pets when you travel. Okay, Kiro, I let you start this time. Break the ice. All yours.
Thank you, boys. That's really cool idea. I myself have a pet, and whenever I travel, unfortunately, I leave it at home. So perhaps I could use your platform. I just have a quick question. How do you ensure that the trainers or the persons that I'm gonna leave my pet with are actually trained and it's safe to leave my pet with? So is there any certificate or any guidelines or threshold that you're aiming for the trainers to accomplish, or anyone could apply because I'm just a pet lover? Or do they have to take a certain, I don't know, certificate or pass a certain test to make sure that they are trained and they know how to keep a good care of the pets?
I'm not sure. I'm assuming that you missed it. Because we were speaking pretty fast, but we said earlier that we will quote unquote or platform ensures safety through membership fees, verification steps, background checks to ensure trustworthy pet sitters.
And on top of that, we also have other verification processes such as like interviews and we might also provide like a set of questionnaires to like make sure that they're actually trustworthy. And the membership fee that they need to like hand in is already set the bar for like for them to access their pets. So like it's already like so it'll make it like harder for like the bad people to like access this platform. So yeah.
I'm sorry for speaking too fast.
Yeah, me too.
So basically, there will be like background questions and interviews before signing in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any other
Alright,
question?
Yeah, just one last question. Like, do you open the platform to all kind of pets, or there are just certain pets that you will deal with and others you can't?
We will open it to different type of pets. For example, we can open like for the regular pets like cats and dogs. We're charging for a regular price. For however, for like other pets, for example, like chinchillas, we might charge them for like a higher price because they're like it's harder to deal with, and there are less people who actually knows how to like take care of these pets.
I'm
So there
assuming
will be like
you
different
missed that
prices
too.
for
I
these
guess we spoke really fast. We said that earlier.
Oh, also another point, because as we are opening in Hong Kong, there isn't much big space to store pets. So I highly doubt there would be any extreme cases, but maybe for really extreme cases, then we wouldn't open to them.
Okay. Thank you.
Perfect. Let's go on. Alik?
Okay, guys, thank you for the presentation. It's a really good idea, a good problem to solve. Have you looked if this type of site was offered currently? Do you have
Yeah,
competitive?
we did look at other sites. There are indeed like other types of services provided, but however, it's not provided in Hong Kong. It was only provided in the United States and Canada. That's why we did that's the research that we did.
In addition to those, it's not global. Sites like that are very inconvenient for people that would want to volunteer to pet sit because theoretically to pet sit for companies like that like those you would have to actually become an employee at those companies. There's no app or website that connects pet sitters and pet owners like this. They basically offer a service, a very expensive service at that, but they offer a service that one of their employees would take care of your animals.
Okay, so so your target audience are pet owners as well as sitters that want to charge, or that just want to take care of a pet.
Actually, this is free for you to choose. Some people will choose to like they want to charge people for taking care of their pets. However, there are also some people who just have like a plain love for taking care of pets, and they can choose that they can be free. They can just like, for example, if I just like really want to try out how good is a golden retriever for me, I might just like go on this website and try to see if any golden retriever is available for me to pet sit, and yeah, I can also charge. I can charge no money in this situation then.
But although the option is provided, I doubt that anyone would take it, but they could.
Well, I just to let you know, there's this site called Borrow My Doggy in the UK. Does exactly what you are targeting. You can kind of take a look at their site if you. I'm sure they're not operating in Hong Kong, but you know, I think that's a good reference. And I think the other question would be for you to think about is how do you ensure that the users would continue using. I think for owners, they could continue using, but normally for someone that would like to sit a dog, unless they charge, they would probably stick to one dog or one pet versus just taking care of various pets if it was for free. So that's just kind of my suggestion.
majority of people wouldn't choose to do for free. It wouldn't. That would be a very uncommon thing, but yeah, I guess so.
Well, I'm letting you know from experience. My daughter was one of those for free person, so I kind of know this site. Yeah. Thanks.
Wait, is borrow? Wait, can I follow up on that? Is borrow my doggy free?
No. They charge. But like my daughter as a borrowed someone else's dog and just kind of did it for free. But at the end of the day, they just got connected directly and didn't go through the site after that.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, last but not least, Jenish, all yours.
Hello, hi boys. Amazing work. I like how you talk. The research is good. My only one of my questions is, what does the membership fee include? If you're charging me for a whole year, or do you have packages for the same? And if yes, then what does it include, and what after the package gets over?
Basically, the membership fee includes the main usage of it is just like to filter out people so that we get like a bunch of people that actually loves pet into this community. So it's kind of like you pay this money to get into this community, and you can interact with other pet owners and other pet lovers. And the actual you might also receive like other special like some special priorities in this community, I think. Yeah, if it depends on like what plan you get.
Okay, so you have jotted down what plans are there and what would each plan give you? Give me as a user?
You mean in terms of like length, or in terms of in terms of usage?
Usage.
Oh, specifically, no, but we've thought about it and we've discussed it. If you,
Yes.
sorry. Okay. Yeah.
But we'll eventually like try to like develop different amount of
Ye-
plans. We just haven't got that
Yes.
quite figured out. I'm sorry.
Okay. And are there any others in Hong Kong? I reckon you mentioned that there are none other pet providers or caretakers in Hong Kong, right?
Yeah,
There's nothing on there's nothing that does stuff the way that we do. Like, for example,
Okay.
there are some places like doggy daycares and sadly
Okay.
kennels, and
Okay.
kennels are kennels try to maximize profits and you often get situations like a pet boarding, which is very unethical for the animal.
Yeah, because
Right.
as a
So
photo
so
that
what?
we showed it. Sorry.
Okay. What is your USP in this? What is your unique selling point in this? And if you could find that against all the other providers and just focus on that, it will help you build on your business more.
Thank you.
Okay, and one last suggestion. You have so if you are saying that okay, you are asking for membership fee, you are asking for other things. So you may as well form a community of pet lovers. That may become a other source of income where you can have pet events also. So maybe you can widen your horizon in a lot of other ways when you have an app, when you have the data of the people of these pets, and other than only providing this, you can take on other roles as well as you grow forward.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good job.
Perfect. Good job, guys. So let's promote the next one. Okay, I will put you down, guys, but let me just bring up the sister. So promote the panelist, Erika and Evie. I see also Evie, so I think it's, oops. Okay, all are on. Guys, now I put you down.
Do I share screen?
Yes, who will be the speaker? All the very best, girls.
So thank you for joining us today, judges. My name is Angelica, and I'm 13-year-old living in Bangkok, and I'm happy to be talking to you today.
Hi, judges. My name is Ivy, and I'm also 13 years old. I live in Hong Kong.
Hi, my name is Erica, and I'm 16, and I also live in Hong Kong.
Erica, by any chance, can you switch on your camera? Oh no, it's okay. Don't worry. Okay, perfect.
Our business
I'm outside right now.
Our business is Fresh Career, and the main colors, blue and green, represent trust and environmental sustainability. Okay. Next. So
my bad.
on the next slide, we have our QR code to the Instagram page that we've provided. So feel free to scan it and read whenever.
Can you move the slide? We can still see only the main slide, like we are only on this. Can you move to the next page?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, otherwise we can scan.
Oh, but it's already on the QR code. Wait, okay.
I can only see still your first page.
It doesn't work. Like my sharing does not work. Hold on.
Try, otherwise I can share for you girls. I'm taking the presentation.
Do you see it now?
Let me come back. No, I can only see the main page.
I think you can stop share and then share again.
Yeah, try. Otherwise I share for you girls if you're not able to move.
Okay. Do you see it now?
Give it a second. Telling that it's charging.
Do you see the QR code?
No, it's still like uploading. It's not coming.
Hold.
I can present for you. Do you want to present for you, girls?
Yeah, sure.
No worry. Give me just a sec.
Thank you.
I put it in a separate page. Okay, let me know if I don't move fast enough or anything while presenting. Okay, just tell me. Move next slide. Okay.
Okay.
I'm not fast enough. Okay, here is the QR code. Oops. Okay. I give a second to scan it. And then you can move on. Okay, I will also share the link. Okay, let's move on. Go.
So the problem that we have been trying to solve is the difficulty of teenagers to find part-time jobs during the school year and full-time jobs during the summer. These job opportunities that they might be already in are not always meaningful and inspirational to teenagers, which can cause lack of engagement and interest towards them pursuing their job. Another thing we found is that if teenagers enjoy the work they do, it can create a positive outlook on life or confidence in their future career. I think you can the first slide. Can you please? Okay. So our company addresses this solution by matching teenagers with meaningful work opportunities that provides climate change solutions and improved outlooks on the teenager's life. How do we do this? We achieve this by conducting a survey that matches small-scale businesses that need support from a new source of talent. So it could be like someone who is designing jewelry and can be matches with someone who will model for them. Our business is unique from many others because it's designed by teenagers, helping teenagers. So we have a better perspective of what other teenagers might need or are like interested in. Next slide. So our target market are teenagers around 16 to 25 who may be finding jobs that can start their journey in their career. This solution is from teenagers helping teenagers, so we can also try and support the planet during this.
So the value proposition. So what is this and how does it work? So basically, we created an app that helps teenager to look for jobs and basically saves the environment at the same time. And first thing we do is that we collect a survey from you, and we will ask you like a few questions about your personality and hobbies and like maybe some of your interests. And then based on the survey, the app will pop up some company like the options, and you can pick the job types you want. And then the app will then suggest some green movements, and then you'll get verified, and you can like check your email to get like wait until you get a job invite.
How do we profit off this app? Our app profit off subscriptions from companies looking for part-timers. How does it work? Companies pay a certain amount of money for a subscription, which allows them to have access to part-timers, which they can then connect with them easily through their past work experience and data to find part-timers. This app can also be used whenever and wherever. How do we profit from this business? So they basically they're expected to pay a certain amount of money for a subscription, which allows them to have access to part-timers like their phone number, email, past work experience, etc. The company can then use the information given to them from the subscription to find the best suitable part-timer. Next. This our method for making the business grow. Connecting with schools and university can be a way to grow our business. We can ask school to promote and introduce our apps to teenagers in the school, and in return, we would help the school to do charity work and offer other green services. We will also help university students get an internship. This strategy for making the business grow is an example an example is planting trees around the school campus, which is a win-win situation for both parties, since the school can offer more opportunities for youth, for them to build portfolios for future use, and for us to gain a profit, as well as creating a better and healthy environment for the world. And this is the prototype. So first, when you click into the app, as you can see on the right side, you'll receive some questions regarding to what job you would prefer doing. And then for the other side, on the left side, it's basically like you can apply, and then business can like pick people, like verified people from the app basically you can hire people off that app.
Next slide. So this is our business model, which I'll be I'll be explaining the key partners and key activities. So we will be reaching out to charities, organizations such as WWF Hong Kong, Green Council, and other charity organizations. And we will also reach out to schools in more polluted areas to try to reach out to them, inviting them to our program, offering green services, etc. Our key activity is that we're focusing on helping teenagers and company connect together with connecting to the nature as well, which benefits in both ways. Next slide, please. So this is our revenue model. There will be two groups of parties who would be paying us. The first group is the ones who are looking for an internship, and the second group is the company. And if the teenagers obtain a job, we would ask for 5% of their first month and their next month or weekly salary. And for full-time summer internship, they're expected to pay 10% each month, which is like 5% more because they're working as a full-timer instead of a part-timer. And the company, the company will also have to pay for a subscription to get informations of the part-timer. Next slide, please. So how do a company pay us? So basically, the primary drivers of the revenue model are medium and large companies. The company should be paying more than teenagers because they obtain more value. So each company would sign up for another level of services shown below, which there are 3 levels. The most expensive one is the platinum level, which is $10,000. You can get 10 positions to recruit teenagers. And the second one is the gold level, which is $5,000. You get 5 positions to recruit teenagers. And the cheapest one is the silver level, which costs $2,000, and you get about 2 positions to recruit teenagers. And some of these companies are basically like they're basically sponsoring our website. Yeah, thank you. Do you guys have any questions?
Okay, thank you, girl. Sorry, I was trying to follow you, but okay, well done. Let's move on. This time, let's start with Alik. Alik, would you like to start?
Okay. Thanks, Ivy, Erica, and Angelica for your presentation. I think that's definitely a very important problem for us all. However, like you didn't talk much about competition, and it sounds like a more like a recruitment type site where there are many. Like in Hong Kong, there's like JobsDB and other recruitment sites. Can you talk a bit about that?
I found a few apps from India, like they're also jobs app, and I'm pretty sure they're Naukri, Apana, LinkedIn, and Shine. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but like those are the best jobs app from India from what I found on the internet.
Now, how do you plan to compete with those existing?
Maybe we can add maybe we can add things that they don't have, like
Sorry to interrupt, but so these competitions are not made by teenagers, so we wouldn't be really competed by since we are different by our age.
As well, like we would have green movements, so we're helping teenagers and the environment at the same time. So
Okay.
this app also allows you to like call and get a part-timer job within a day. So like if you're in a restaurant, if you work for a restaurant and then like you're missing a person that day, so you can just like text the app to look for part-timers near your place, and you can just click and they will come. So it's like a day thing. I don't know, but it's convenient.
Well, just a comment because I think the problem that you're trying to tackle is pretty big, and there's a lot of current players in this area. You talk about climate change solutions, more green focus, but at the same time you talk about babysitting, waitresses, restaurants, and then you also like. I'm not quite sure exactly where the focuses are in terms of your target, offering. And then the other thing I would think about would be, a critical mass. So your initial group of users. And that would, you talked about university students and high school students, and that's great. So that's the people looking for jobs. Now, for the jobs, you may have touched on charity organizations to kind of partner with, but you're targeting, mid to larger size company that's willing to pay you quite high a price for these different services. So I'm not sure how you intend to, set up your initial group, and that would be a thing that you would want to think about.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Go.
We will offer discounts to attract our first users or customers so we can build our business and expand and get profit.
Thank you.
Perfect. Let's go next. Janish, would you like?
Yeah, sure. Good work, girls. I think you are getting into something extremely big, and getting into that right now is something that is, crazy at that age of what you are doing. Firstly, it's a very large market, as one of you mentioned. I think Ivy mentioned about India and Naukri.com, LinkedIn. Yes, they are one of the biggest competitors here. They provide free service. If I go on Naukri.com, I want to find even a part-time job, I get it for free. Secondly, I saw your packages of platinum, gold, and silver. According to my calculations, if I am recruiting, I will have to pay $1,000 for one person just to recruit. I mean, I wouldn't want to pay that, to be honest, in a way that if I want to recruit, I will probably go on LinkedIn, or there are a lot of drop-in CVs I have known about, where you may just go as a student and say, I want to work at this time. Well, that's a plus for the companies. How would you fight that?
Sorry, can you repeat the question again?
Sorry?
Can you repeat the question again?
Okay, so other companies offer what you're offering for free. For example, Naukri.com is offering recruiters, and as a person who wants an part-time job also, they're giving it for free, right? They are earning money through ads. So according to my calculation, if I'm a recruiter, I will have to pay a minimum of 1,000 rupees to, recruit one employee, right? And there are a lot of people or companies that may allow walk-in CVs or walk-in work. So how would you tackle that? Like, how would you justify that? Why are you taking $10,000 for a platinum membership only to recruit 10 employees?
Well, LinkedIn isn't really focused on environmental sustainability. So what we're trying to do is to attract users who care about the planet, and they want to help make a difference in the world.
Okay. If I am looking for a job, I am looking for a job. Or maybe if a student is looking for a job, he's looking for a job for himself and to sustain in terms of finances. Environment is something that keeps happening, or maybe it is a part and parcel of their daily life any which ways. So how is that an add-on to get on a client on your website? Maybe think about it, think about the whole thing. One more thing is that if you're looking at babysitting, if you're looking at a lot of things, maybe just jot it down to, smaller sectors of service. You are going into a variety of sectors, or try to start from small. For example, if you're talking about babysitting also, what background checks will you do? Because then babysitting is a very big thing. Like, how would I trust a person coming and babysitting my child in my own house? So will you be having a background check? Will you be having some regulations to this? Or how would you manage this also is a very big thing, right? The trust factor plays a lot. So maybe just curate it down to the actual requirement, have a survey of what is actually required in and around like wherever you are starting. What is the requirement of the companies? What is the financial requirement? because if the companies have to take someone, then they have a cap also to that. So probably you can have actually a survey done for the employees and the employee, both of them, and curate it down to a smaller segment as of now.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. But good work. Really appreciated. This is something that is necessary. Maybe it was a longer thing because it is something interesting and it may pan out for something really big and it will help you guys.
Okay.
Good job.
Thank you.
Thank you, girls. So last question, Kiro, all yours.
Thank you, girls. Thank you, girls. Actually, the idea has a much potential. Perhaps you can research it more. There's just one thing that I wanna ask about. Do you, by any chance, like have job assessments to make sure that whatever candidates you're hiring, they do really fit the jobs that you're giving for the companies? Because bad placements for the employees are the most one thing that is really costing the HR departments a lot. So have you considered in part with companies that do placement tests to make sure that you're hiring the correct candidates?
As mentioned before, our company is conducting a survey, so we won't have, it won't be too short, but not too long, and we'll have like a good amount of questions that can make sure that the employee and the small scale business is like matches perfectly.
And also we will also be checking the past work experience the customer had. So like, yeah, and also the survey.
Yeah, actually, that's really good. But unfortunately, like most companies, they also, whenever they do surveys and they check the resumes, they do still have bad placements for some candidates. So perhaps you could think of there are actually many companies nowadays that are platforms for only job assessments, and they're really professional. So perhaps you can think of partnering with them to just lessen the risk for having bad placements for those jobs. I mean, nothing would eliminate the risk completely, but I mean, the safer the better. So perhaps you can think of partnering with such platforms for job assessments instead of just doing a survey or questionnaire or checking the resumes, because still after those steps, you might still get bad placements. But leaving this to a professional party would be a great idea. But your idea in general is really cool. I like it, and I like the fact that you're keeping it niche for sustainability jobs. But at the same time, that will cause a challenge because not many jobs nowadays are taking the route of sustainability, so you get lesser options. But in general, I like the fact that you're keeping it niche and you're trying to save the environment. So good job.
Thank you.
Thank you, girls. So now I've let you go in attendees, and I'm taking up the last but not least team. So we have Nicolas and Charmy, ma removed panelist. Girls, I'm moving back. In a second. Okay. Hello, guys. Are you ready?
I hope so.
You are. So you can start whenever you want. I'm just moving the team back. So you can go.
Yeah. Let me just share my
Yeah.
screen. Yeah. Sorry, it's taking a while. I can't really get it to work, so Charmaine, do you mind?
Try you, Charmaine, otherwise I do. I'm
Or
also
you can do it
Oh,
because
yeah,
mine's not working right now. And
Charmaine, can you or I do?
you can do it
but you can.
because sorry.
I go me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
can
Okay,
Thank
okay,
you.
okay. No, I just want to know that it's me, not Charmaine. Okay, give me a second. I have the presentation open. No worries. Okay, all your guys. Just let me know when to move on if I'm slow. Okay.
Okay.
Or I'm not following you. Okay.
Okay. So our startup is called Home Hunter. You could go to the next slide. So about us, my name is Nicholas. I am French and Canadian living in Hong Kong. I'm in 8th grade and I go to the Canadian International School of Hong Kong. I like geography and photography.
My name is Charmaine. I'm from Hong Kong. I'm also 13 and in 8th grade. I go to HKIS and I coded some games and I also do math.
Okay. So Hong Kong, just for example, Hong Kong has had a bit of a housing crisis over the past years. Around over 200,000 people live in subdivided housing across Hong Kong. Subdivided flats are basically apartments cut into quarters to fit multiple families, and around 3% of Hong Kong lives in these houses. Next slide. Which affects a lot of things in Hong Kong. Finding affordable housing is very difficult, as the housing market is very quick and most affordable properties are obscured or they're taken as soon as they're available. And this makes it almost impossible for looking for affordable housing in Hong Kong, especially since it is the second most expensive city in the world. And this happens everywhere, including countries like Ireland and Canada. And overall, it's very difficult for people, including young professionals or international students, to find affordable housing.
So this is the solution to cultivate every life. Even in a new setting, we strive to like help international students and also young professionals to find comfortable living arrangements in like when they want to study. So for example, when like Hong Kong students want to study abroad, like to America. Next slide. So our Home Hunter like is kind of similar to Airbnb, but also has other features that set it apart. So firstly, it's a combination of Google Maps, Yelp, and Zillow, and because it makes a like it has a map for every country, and it also allows people to rate things. But also another thing that sets it apart from Airbnb is how we market things. So currently we're marketing in a niche market where we target only students and only young professionals who want to move to the United States. And this sets us apart because big companies like Airbnb, they don't have like enough time or because they're marketing globally and they're not marketing locally. So if we only like target the students and make and like only allow and like add features that benefits the students only, then we have some sort of advantage and things that set us apart.
Yeah, next slide.
Wait.
Okay. So the one good thing, you've gone a little too far. Yeah.
So it's
So
different than Canva.
yeah, so one of the main things that sets us apart from other companies, next slide, is that we are, next slide, sorry. we would be very international, and we would have properties in places that, number one, would be very high on young professionals and international students' lists, but also countries and cities that have very tough housing markets. So you can see all of the places that we could go to. Next slide. And this is one of our user interfaces. So this is the main user interface. It's very user-friendly. Dozens of cities and a menu to help you navigate the app. So if you go look up a city, you can find thousands of properties in all of the cities, but dozens in one city. Next.
One more. This is the feature one. I got to...
Like there's an animation for the
okay. Okay.
And you can favorite properties for later, and then you can also use the maps to view how close they are into proportion to different things. And you also have a filter button, which helps you find properties that fit your budget, are near certain places like university or work, and have a desirable commute. So you can find properties that are recommended for you. They recommend properties for you depending on price, commute, etc., etc. There's also a button to help you contact the landowners or the real estate agency that is advertising the property. And one thing that sets us apart is we have a basically comment section from people from all over the neighborhood or in the certain housing in the certain building that basically rate the apartment. And then there's also details and commute.
Okay.
So we also have interactive maps, including, so there's maps that are interactive with dozens of properties, as well as a filter button that helps you narrow it down. And the comment section. So any residents can comment, and people who are interested in the property or the area can learn about how convenient it is, how clean it is, pros and cons, etc., etc. And agencies,
Wait, okay. Okay.
Agencies with listed properties could send their residents or certain residents of the nearby neighborhood yearly, but that's to be determined, questionnaires about the neighborhood, which would be transferred to the property interface in the form of data, and then these residents would also be encouraged to write these comments. So basically advertising the area or the property.
So this is a buyer persona. So the target group that we're going to the target group is first we're going to target like landlords and landowners and real estate companies, and they pay us like a certain fee to list their properties, and the details will be given like later. And also young professionals and international students moving to a new city, such as like they're going to a new country for more educational opportunities. Next slide. And we know that the demand of this is also very important, because if you have a low demand and also like too much supply, then our company wouldn't make as much profit. So to ensure that we're going to get like a stable income, we have to assess the demand for our business. And after some research, we know that this is a stable business. So according to Google, let's just consider the case from like Asian countries to America for boarding schools. So the amount of people who go there for education is just 367,554, and that is half of the total immigrants from Asia to America. So this shows that Asians to America take up a high volume of total immigrants, and they also demonstrate that there's a high potential and high demand for our business. In addition, we also research about the trend of people who want to come to the United States by year. And we know that it has a positive correlation as there's an increasing percentage of people who want to study in the United States by year, and it's also expected to continue. So therefore, we know that our business will be able to expand and grow as more people want to travel to countries to have education.
So I worked on the cost structure. This is a rough, this is not perfect, but it would be sort of after starting the company. It wouldn't be like the first couple of years after the company, but it'd be like after it starts to have some traction. So we would mainly put our costs into app maintenance and or development, as well as the staff, because they're sort of the lifeline to the company. And then the rest of the money would go towards more like legal stuff, as well as marketing and insurance, as well as just other miscellaneous things.
So this is our revenue model. It's an agency / brokerage business model, and basically it's kind of similar to the Airbnb one. So basically we're connecting the buyers with the sellers, and we earn a commission and transaction fees from both sides of the parties. And also, so basically the renters will pay us to list their apartment on the market, and we will have 5% of the rented price, and also 10% of the profit made by the renter. And we chose these specific percentages to offer a cheaper price compared to Airbnb, which takes up as most 16% of the total profit of the rented price to host. Next slide. And this is our revenue flow, and this is how we're going to make profit. This is how we're gonna spend the profit. So for every 100% of the profit, 10% will go to app development, 30% will go to sales and marketing, such as using advertisements for social media, and also just basic advertising. 50% will give better access to the market and make everything more accessible. And also 10% is for the service fee to pay people to help us. And here's our growth strategies. We're trying to use social media backed up by the demographics. Since the largest population that studies abroad is Asia, where we want to target social medias that Asians use, so such as Xiaohongshu, in addition to other more versatile and also more accessible social media, such as Instagram and YouTube and Snapchat. Yeah.
Feel free to contact us here, and yeah, thank you.
Thank you, guys. Sorry, it's different. Okay, I need to be better on also PPT. Okay, let's move to the question. Jenish, I let you start this time.
Okay. Fantastic job. I think me staying in Bombay required this something more than anyone right now, because we are facing such difficulties, and there is lack of such apps in Bombay, and I was dreading why is there such a thing not there. So fantastic idea, good job. Uh, my one question is, I read somewhere that there is a 2% royalty every month on the 16th or the 17th slide. Could you just elaborate more on that? Why will it be every month, or will you attend a certain amount and then stop the royalty? Because if my lease is for 5 years with some client or maybe someone, why would I be paying royalty every month for 5 years? So
Yeah,
can
so
you just elaborate more on that?
we talked a little bit about this, and we didn't really come to a full conclusion. So the idea is that if we helped a certain real estate agency make a sale, then we could have a little bit of the rent. But the one thing that we haven't sort of figured out is if we have it like until the lease ends or just for a certain period of time. And I'm not 100% sure. So yeah, that's a good question.
Okay, so you can figure that out. Secondly, if I am putting my house on rent, okay, how would you have a verification process for that? Because you haven't mentioned any of the verification process in the whole of your presentation. So are you saying that you would trust blindly that the pictures that are posted are a recent pictures, or how would you go through that whole process then?
So basically, our app wants to connect the sellers with the buyers. So then before that, we have to organize like a visit from the buyer to the seller to ensure like that the house is what they're actually posting. And also for a second verification, we would also match like the different we'd also match like the different pricings of like the same apartment or like something similar of category to see if there's like a outlier in like point like in like the price. So if there's an apartment that allows dogs and is near the same place as another apartment that allows dogs, if there's like like the really large margin between the prices of if there's like an outlier, then that means there's like something's wrong, and that's one of the verification.
Very good. Do you know any other competitors? Or, for example, I would just give an example of Bombay. In Bombay, what happens is that there are a lot of brokers, right? Who show houses in on a they keep pictures, the latest pictures. They make sure that they set up a meeting as soon as possible so that if I want a house, then they will set up a meeting with me and the owner and to visit the house. So that app won't be as functional because the market of the broker is humongous. Like, for example, there are more than 30,000 brokers just in a small area in Bombay. So, is your area of target, do they have such brokers? A, if they have, how would you tackle and get those frequency of people searching for houses to your application?
So one of the ways, so one of the ways we could do it is it can be, ours is mainly online, which is way more convenient for people, especially people who are young professionals, students who are very busy. So that works. And then there's also, if you're talking with a broker, you're kind of just talking with a broker, but on our app, you can kind of talk to everyone who lives in the area as well as the agency.
Also we also
And
my bad.
yeah, sure. Please go ahead.
We also have a system where you get like after for 3 referrals to like a friend or like to relatives, you get a certain discount. So that's how we're going to like expand our business, and in addition to social media, as we said.
Okay, so just a quick help. Probably when you are advertising for this, you can actually reach out to probably institutes or colleges who hire students from outside. If you see UK, the influx of Indian students is a lot. Influx of students from all around is a lot. Probably you can get in touch with the universities and promote your application through that, which will help you. So if I'm sitting in Bombay right now, I'm gonna stay in UK. I'm gonna come and study in UK for the next 2 years. I can't visit. I don't know any broker. So probably my university will help me with this website. And sitting in Bombay, I can actually view houses. So have a plan of action of how you're going to go forward. it is a very good idea. If it works out, then it will do wonders and it will help everyone out there. And good job, like certainly amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, Alec, I give you the last.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for the presentation. I think it's definitely, again, a great idea. If you can kind of execute it, it's a big endeavor that you're picking up. And there are current competitors as well. As you said, there's an Airbnb and whatnot. So I want to ask you, like, why you? Because I believe that you talked about your charges being lower than Airbnb, but to a homeowner, it's either I get it rented or I don't get it rented. How do you kind of ensure? So it's 100. I get either something back or nothing back. So how would you kind of compete with that? So, okay, I think it's very difficult a question, but it's something that you need to kind of think about. And something that you may want to think about is your phasing again, because this project is big. You talked about local market, but at the same time, you're talking about all countries. So maybe really start in a very focused area where you may have local contacts or just really know the community well, and so that you can build trust in your site of your offerings and whatnot. So something to think about. I think phasing.
Yeah.
That's a question. Yeah.
For the question, for like the question that you asked, I maybe should propose a solution that might or might not work. So, like, given that we're sourcing like locally and more personalized experience, and also, because of like a personalized experience for students, we'd have like less competitors, and also if it's kind of like a niche market where we like specifically target these students. So what I'm saying is like, wait. Oh, sorry. So if we can, since there's like very little competitors, we should get like a higher demand for our resources. And also if we spread it globally, we would also maybe have more. So if we're making like less per unit, but we're making more like for the entire, like we're making more like globally, then I think it like cancels out. Yes.
Yeah, I think another way we could potentially stand out is so apps like Airbnb are for people who want to rent for a short period of time. But I think since they're kind of aiming towards a certain one certain demographic, I think we could aim for more, which is what our plan is. We aim for not just like people coming to work, people coming to study, as well as people who want their properties listed. So I think that's one way we could stand out as well.
Thank you.
Okay, Kiro, let's close. Let's finish. Your last and least.
Thanks. Thanks, Tina. I actually don't have any questions. I just have one suggestion for you regarding the revenue model. Try considering taking the fee, the subscription fee, just from the landowners and not from both sides of the parties, because this way I feel you gain the trust of the clients. So you can eliminate the problem of having the landowner directly contacting the client, because whenever I feel I'm having there's another party taking care of my of my back, as in I'm the client searching for housing, and then you will gain their trust. And whenever a landowner directly contacts the client, I'm pretty sure perhaps the client would decline the offer because they trust you more than the landowner. So if you just make the subscription fee for the landowner, that would be a really cool idea, and you'll gain the trust of the clients. Thank you.
Okay, perfect. So let me bring up all the guys that are here so I can announce who is the winner with all of you on. Okay, guys, you can start to bet who is the winner. Okay, I hope I took everyone. Okay, guys. Okay, let me go back. Okay, guys, so just a small summary. What happened today if we were doing the online bullpen, okay? So as I told you before, 2 of the teams today are winning. The 2 are winning, they're going to are qualified for the finalist event that will be on 27th April from 9 to 2 in Hong Kong, okay? So 2 of you will be selected today. Who will go there will be judges from the YPO North Asian chapter, and the prize that you will get, it's the first prize will be 400 USD, second 250, and third 150 USD per age group, okay? You are in 13 to 17, so for your age group is this, and then there will be another age group that are the young one from 9 to 12. Okay, so who are the winners? Judges, any feedback, anything you want to say before I announce the winners? I go? No words? Nothing to add?
You're all don't just take it any personal. You all did a great job, so congrats on your efforts. Anyways, you're all winners.
Thank you, Kiro.
Yes, thank you. I think it's please.
Okay, so the first one, go, Janish. If you want to add anything, go.
The efforts given by each one of them were amazing. The ideas were too good. And I see most of them coming to real life because of the efforts that you're putting right now and the feedback that you take in a very positive manner. So well done. That's a plus for you guys. Good job.
Yeah, just quickly, well done, everyone. I think you guys are really thinking about the problem, the consumers, the personas behind it, and that's very important to focus on. Thank you.
Perfect. So as winner, we have Pet Expert and Home Hunter. Well done, guys. So you're qualified for the final event, okay? So this one will be big. This one will be the other winners of the other bullpens of this weekend, okay? So high competition, but you can make it, okay? So well done to everyone. Also who didn't win today doesn't mean that your idea is not great, doesn't mean that your idea is not valuable. All the ideas are amazing, all the ideas are valuable. Just keep it up, keep it dreaming, keep it making bigger, and I'm sure they will make their change as you wish for. Okay? So well done, guys, once again. Okay, guys, so have a nice weekend. I will share more information on the WhatsApp
Congratulations.
group.
Thanks, Ari, for hosting.
You're most welcome, guys. I hope you have fun.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I had an amazing job. Yeah.
Thank you to the teacher also, to Levian, that helps the guys in making this happen.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Joe.
Thank you for hosting. Thank you.
Good job. Good job.
Bye.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Alec, to make the time today. I hope it was nice for you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Janish. Thank
you.
you, Kiro. Thank you,
Thanks.
guys. Well done. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.